dash and then space and then not Fairway Talks, like their name.
Yeah.
And then like space or dash and then number. And it could be like what episode number.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like having Fairway Talks in the title, but then I'm also like, because it's got Fairway Talks in the title, it's also like the channel Fairway Talks is publishing it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to work best. We'll find out later down the line.
We absolutely will. But for now, Louis, I just want to...
Hey golfers or even non-golfers, ready to take your game to the next level? Swing by the Golf Zone in New Plymouth, Taranaki's ultimate one-stop golf shop. Located at 44 Molesworth Street in the heart of the CBD, the Golf Zone has everything you need to hit the fairways with confidence. From top-tier clubs by Callaway and even Titleist, and cutting-edge GPS devices by Garmin and Bushnell. They also have stylish men's and women's golf apparel that blends comfort and performance. They literally have got it all. Plus, their expert team offers personalised advice and custom fitting to ensure your gear is dialed in just for you, not to mention the layer of repair. If your club has had an argument with a tree recently, the shaft's a little bent, they have got you covered. Whether you're chasing a lower handicap or just loving the game, visit the Golf Zone in-store or online at golfzone.co.nz. The Golf Zone, Taranaki's leading golf retailer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special episode of Fairway Talks. Today's guest is none other than Judas himself, Louis Baldock. He has travelled far and wide to get here. He has come all the way from Hamilton, New Zealand, to be here. And why might you ask that I call him Judas? Is because he left home and all that good stuff. But no, in all seriousness, it is a pleasure to have you on your own podcast as a guest. Hopefully today you might talk a little more than you do when we have guests on.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, it is actually wonderful to see you. I've been looking forward to this all day long, even though... No, I have. I've been looking forward to it all day long, actually. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I have. And it is a great privilege to have you here and actually see you in the room. And it was nice walking into the shop and you standing there.
Yep.
Having
a yarn with Paul.
Yeah, having a yarn with Paul. It was good. And so all of that good stuff. But you know what? I thought, what better way to introduce the viewers and the listeners to your new journey. You're in Hamilton now, you're living there, and you're working in a job that you probably didn't expect to be working in when you left New Plymouth 4 months ago? I think
it's almost 5, to be fair.
My word. All right. So, Lewis, in your own words, who are you and what are you doing?
I am Lewis Baldock. I am currently a first-year trainee pro out of St Andrews in Hamilton. So that is a golf professional. I don't know. I just never. Yeah. Yep. I never expected to be there when I left school. To be fair.
Yeah.
I never considered golf at all. When I was younger at school, I kind of looked towards like college golf, but that was, when you grow up and you're playing golf, it's always PGA Tour, but I just didn't have the work ethic to go there. But now, and I didn't also want to leave home.
Okay.
Funnily enough, now that I have left home. It was my partner that introduced me to the idea of doing something that I love. You hear people all the time say, do something you love. And I finished my degree and I was in project management and HR, and I was like, I'll just get an office job, that'll just be what it is. That's what my life's going to be. Like,
get an LED tan.
Yeah. I was like, that's pretty much where I'm headed. Yeah. And then unemployment in New Zealand at the moment's crazy. People that are, crazy, got crazy experience. There's heaps of them that are unemployed, and people, the jobs I was looking for, they want 5 years plus experience and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, I don't have any of that, so there's no chance. So Harrison Downs, we were playing golf at St Andrews. And he was like, Steve Hancock's looking for someone to be in the shop, just for an extra pair of hands, really. And I met Steve later that day. Pretty sure I played pretty average, but met Steve later that day, had a yarn, and he was pretty keen to have me on board, so sorted out some paperwork and whatnot a couple of weeks later, and I was employed, not slaving away, doing 30 hours at Domino's.
Were you even doing 30 hours?
Yeah, but it was like 30 hours of just depression. Like, you show up for your shift, you hate every second of it. Like, don't get me wrong, the people that work there, they're lovely.
Yeah.
But it's just the nature of the business. You don't get breaks. You don't get anything like that. Like back home when I was working at Domino's here, I was working with mates. You know, now I'm in an environment where I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Everyone was really nice and really helpful. But like where I work, we don't even have a dishwasher. Everything's got to be hand washed. So it takes even longer. Like, yeah, it's not.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And it was just delivering to a low socioeconomic area. So we have lots of unfortunate people, should we say, coming in, and they take a lot of their anger out on us.
Yeah. That's not okay.
No. And like, I can't complain about that to the owners. Like, so for example, when I first started there, our door, front door doesn't close properly unless you're locking it for the night, right? Mm-hmm. So customers come in and it slams quite a lot. Like, it's a pretty average door.
Yeah.
But I raised a concern about the front door because when it's left open, obviously you've got all the lights in store, and when the door's open at nighttime, bugs come in.
Yeah.
We have hundreds of bugs flying around at nighttime because the door doesn't close properly. And I raised that issue with them. I was like, you know, it's not health and safety, surely. Like, bugs on all the food.
Safety.
Food's out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I got, we are looking into it at the moment. I'm still just waiting to fix it. I'm still there now.
5 months ago.
5 months ago, nothing has changed. I understand money can be tight and things like that, but like, if there was to be an inspection, they probably wouldn't look at something like that because they might not come at nighttime.
Yeah.
But it is awful. When I'm stood there making pizzas and I see bugs flying around the food and the sauce, and it's like, they did say to me, in the meantime, there's fly spray, but just make sure not to get it on the food or when customers are watching. How am I not meant to spray fly spray on the food when there's sauce tubs, make line, oven, and then on the other side where the cut bench is, there's like sauces and cut blades. There is, and then over here is like the dough area where you make the dough the next day. There, everywhere that you can spray fly spray, food goes. It's a food industry.
Yeah.
You can't just not spray it on the food. Like, it's, I don't know, it just, it really itches me the wrong way. The way that it is not ran. The owners are amazing, but it's just, it's not food safety.
Yeah, they're not born and bred Kiwis, are they?
No, they are.
Oh, they are?
Yep. But I guess
Far out.
What's the point in spending money if you're not making from it, if that kind of makes sense?
Yeah, but I hear you in that respect, but at the same time, there's common decency.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like, and you guys don't get to see what it looks like.
Thankfully, because we probably wouldn't order from there.
It's not as bad as what I make it out to be, but like, I wouldn't, like, you wouldn't want to be at McDonald's and see like a fruit fly flying around your chips that are about to be deep fried.
Absolutely not.
Exactly. Like, and I understand summertime, it gets hot. I was working last Sunday and there was bugs. There were flies flying around the store, and like, we can't do much about it. Like, I'm not going to spray fly spray everywhere and just infect the food. Like,
yeah. I remember when I was working in a butchery and we'd do cleanup.
Yeah. Right.
So at the end of the night, full on cleanup. We had this special spray that would spray over all the benches and everything like that out of like a weed sprayer thing, and it was just bleach.
Yeah.
It was a very, very low concentrated bleach, and we just sprayed over everything, and that was because the food safety regulations were like, that is what you need to do at the end of the night.
Yes.
You know, so I don't know if there's something similar like that that's happening.
Ours is, we have our store, like I'm making it sound quite dirty. It's not. It's very clean. It's a very clean store. They stick very strict to the food safety things. Like it's always clean. Everything's cleaned, gets cleaned, especially at nighttime because you got to make it look brand new for the people coming in to do the morning shift.
Yeah.
Everything gets cleaned down, wiped down, all of that. But it's just because there's lights on, the door doesn't close, it's nighttime, bugs come in. Like we have like blue light. We have like a blue light machine. Mm-hmm. Bugs go to it and die, but it's still, if they fix the problem with the door, then you don't have all those bugs coming in flying around the food in the first place. And it's a door. It's not going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars to do.
No, you could almost argue it's a landlord issue.
Yes.
Could almost.
But if it's a landlord issue, then the owners of the business, all they need to do is contact the landlord. Or if they're not going to sort it out, then you just get a doorman in.
Yeah, it's probably would cost maybe...
Because all it is...
Maybe be $500.
It's one of those doors, like you open it, but it doesn't have one of those things that like tenses, so it doesn't hit the wall. It just hits the wall.
Oh, God.
But then so it doesn't... So people slam it because they think it's got one of those things.
Yeah.
But it doesn't close itself, like, because it doesn't have one of those things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, God. Well, that definitely fires you up.
It does, because it annoys me because... Like I know someone that works at head office and there's been some things I've seen in the store where I've wanted to be like, bro, this just like, I understand it's a business and whatnot, but it's not good enough.
Yeah.
And like, it's a bad mindset to have, but like, I'm not getting paid enough to care. Like if I complain about something to someone higher than me, it's probably not going to get mentioned or done anything about, like the door.
Yeah.
So it's like, save my energy.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Then there's the other side of it, the ethical side of it.
Yes.
Say somebody inhales a bug that they shouldn't inhale and die.
Yeah.
Or ingest some, or there's a bug in their food or something like that. Like that's probably page 3 news. But
yeah,
I mean it's news potentially.
Yeah.
You know, I mean then you're kind of living with that yourself. But let's maybe take this in a different direction.
Yep.
You've got a lot of energy for that, and I've noticed you're quite passionate about people, about what you do. You take a lot of pride in what you do, and you've started this PGA journey.
Yep.
I noticed last time you were down here when we were sitting with Liam, just how much your the way you talk about golf has changed a lot since this PGA journey, and has you were thinking about it at the time. I think we had applied and you were just waiting to hear.
Yeah.
Now you're in. You're official. It's official.
Yep.
You are on the traineeship.
Yep.
You will be training.
Yep.
Which is exciting.
It is.
And all that. How do you think you can apply this passion that you clearly have a fire in your belt for things?
I'll be honest, like one thing that I've always been passionate about golf is short game.
Okay.
Mainly chipping.
Yeah.
I love chipping. I just love the creativity of it. Like when I was growing up as a junior, I used to always hit it in the trees. Always in the trees off the tee.
Yeah.
And I used to love hitting those like stingers out and stuff like that with like any club, just create. I just love creating things. And when I've got a wedge in my hand from any spot, I back myself, not to hole it, but to get it on there and get it kind of close.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people struggle with chipping in my whole career, I suppose, of playing golf, growing up in golf. And I don't know, I kind of just want to help people get better, whether that be chipping, whether that be anything. Like, I just think golf is a sport where you can do so much with it. Whether you want to be on any of the tours, whether you want to be just playing with your mates, but you want to beat your mates because no one likes losing. Just want to help because growing up at Westtown, Dad had a crazy amount of juniors that were at the junior like Sundays thing.
Yeah, how many was in there?
I'll be honest, like at its peak, there could have been like 200 showing up on a Sunday.
Fantastic. I said that. So that came up in last week's podcast with Daz.
Oh, yes.
And I said there was Baldy run a pretty amazing junior program, and I think there was up to a couple hundred kids.
Yeah. It was, I had
Amazing.
never seen anything like it since. And they were from all levels, all ages. Parents would come watch their kids. They'd just drop them off. And there was different groups. So it got to a point where there was multiple parents helping out.
Yeah.
So there'd be some on the range hitting balls that way. There'd be some on the putting green. There'd be some on the course, like the better, more advanced ones that are up to like a playing kind of.
Yeah.
Because, they always had 3 holes, 6 holes, 9-hole tournaments as well, like little junior ones. But going up through that, have a group of mates and stuff that you're doing it with. And then there was the older guys. So Alex, who's not here today, Thomas Jansen, Monty Burmester, there was heaps of those guys. And you just looked up to them. It was just, that's what you did on a Sunday. Sunday, it was 9 a.m. till whenever, mornings or afternoons, sometimes the whole day, you're just there. Where the clubhouse is at Westtown, on that little, by the cart shed where there's that bench that goes all the way.
Yep.
We used to meet there if it was raining.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd just talk, and then they ended up building that little junior room where it's got the, you walk, if you've come from the cart shed, you walk through the room to go into the pro shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little room downstairs, was the junior room as well when they built that.
Oh, yeah.
It was a pretty incredible thing to be a part of, because there would always be a lot of kids there for the 9-hole and 18-hole junior club champs.
Yeah.
I don't think you had to be a member back then. I think it was just playing it. You're a junior, you can play in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How times have changed.
Yeah, well, there's a lot more. I think there's a lot more kids now in golf. Because in the Waikato, we've got Futures Waikato. There's Futures Taranaki. I'm not sure what they do here.
Yeah.
But Futures was
one membership for the kid, and you can play any course.
Yes. So I think they have that in Waikato. After 3 p.m, you can play any course. I had a call today from Waikato Golf from Mr. Sanford. He was saying, do you want to come on board to do some junior coaching? So I said, yep, of course, love to, because, and he said it's different ages, blah, 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 it's just for a term.
Yeah.
And it's just getting people into golf and helping them. So I was like, perfect.
Yeah, well, likeable young man.
I try to be.
Yeah. And I think that'll be something that you could sink your teeth into quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's I personally probably don't have the patience for that sort of thing. I've got enough going on my own game to be wanting to help kids get into it and stuff, and I don't have the patience for that. So I admire anybody who puts their hand up and says, yeah, I'll give it a go. So, good for you. And even wanting to coach. I think I'd probably be more like Ethan's, not level, but when he coaches.
Yeah.
That kind of level. You know how to play, you can hit, let's just diagnose a few things.
Yeah,
let's just work on 1 or 2 little things that we can fix.
I'd love to get to that point. When we did our introduction at Taupo, you got to stand up and say your name. I stood up, said my name, and I said I kind of wanted to...
Hi, I'm Timu Tiger.
Yeah. I kind of said, I want to help kids. I've always wanted to have an academy.
Yeah. Yes.
But I want to help kids that are at that end of school kind of level and they're not sure if they want to go to the States. Because Liam's done incredibly well in the States.
Yes.
I sort of I'm happy where my life is now, what I'm doing now, but I also wish I had to drive back then to go to the States. Because I just feel it would have been an incredible journey and experience. Which I feel like if someone's good enough at golf and they're good enough in school, I feel like if you can, you definitely should. Liam's done it amazing. He was with Platform Sports Management, who helped him find a college. But after I had gone back from when we did the Liam podcast, one of the guys at St. Andrews, I think he's from Hamilton Boys High, Joel Ginnell, I think's his name. He was having a yarn to me in the shop, but he had actually messaged Liam.
Oh, yeah.
Or got in contact with Liam's coach. So Liam asked me about him and I was like, I think I know who you're talking about, but I'm not actually too sure.
Yeah, right.
And then I was having a yarn with him when I got back, and I was like, oh, this is the guy that I know. Yeah. So I just said, bro, just get in touch with Liam. Liam will sort you out. Like, he's off like a 2 handicap, I think.
Wow.
And he's in his last year of school.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Liam was trying to go to the States as well. Like, you made that decision, like, I'm going to do it. But I think Joel wants to do it without an agency, obviously, because an agency comes with a cost, right?
Yeah. Fair. Probably, okay.
So he's done a lot of emailing to a lot of coaches and stuff like that and schools, and obviously you get some replies, sometimes you don't. But I'm pretty sure last I heard he's got a like a one-on-one call with the coach at Tiffin University, the one that Liam's at.
Fantastic, yeah.
So,
what one did Ethan go to?
Unsure.
He did say it's in his podcast.
I think him and Sam were in Texas, but Texas is fucking massive. So
yeah, it is. They did say. Both of them did say where they went. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Growing up, there's always been the New Zealand Junior Interprovincials, so I think it's a 6 or 7-man team, one reserve. And it's just you play against all the regions in New Zealand if they have a team to go. Sometimes like some of the like South Island regions don't. But Zach Swanwick and Josh By from Auckland, Zach from Hawke's Bay, they are both at college at the Florida Gators or Florida University of the Gators.
Mm-hmm.
Insane D1 school, and they are both insane golfers.
Yeah.
Like insane.
Yeah.
JVP's played a lot of golf with Josh By. Liam played a decent bit with Zach Swanwick. Both nice people and both insane golfers, like next level. And I think Josh yesterday shot a 2 or 3 under. I think it was like a 69 at whatever tournament he was in. But he wasn't in the starting 5, so he wasn't for that team event.
Yeah.
Zach was in the team event. I think he shot 70, I think. So good golfers, really good golfers.
Where would you put yourself against them?
Nowhere close.
Why not? What do you think you need to do to get to that level?
It would just be the consistency, right? Like even some of the guys in the PGA, like just the way they hit the ball. Like I'm a good ball striker.
Yeah.
I'd say a lot of the time I'll hit it out the middle, but their golf is quite appealing. Like they'll hit a big high draw off the tee. Like I'm just like, I'll just hit a fade down there, bro. Like I played with Bo Flint, I think's his last name.
Yeah.
He's a trainee on year 2. And we played at Springfield, and I'd never played there before. And he was like, bro, it's nice to play with a fader. Because he fades it as well.
Yeah.
And the other guys were playing big high draws. Like I can shape it both ways.
Yeah.
But I know that I'm hitting a fade. It's the easiest shot for me to hit. So I'm going to do it just because it's consistent. But like Josh By, Zach Swanwick, they're like Sam Jones level. They're just younger. So they're going through college and they will make it. Genuinely, if they have the right support behind them, which I'm pretty sure they do, they will go on to some big things.
Do you think, talking of support and so forth, and wanting to have the Louis Baldock Academy, shall we say, where you want to take kids, or you want to just, I guess, be in the help people grow.
Yeah.
Do you think that's something that you could that if you had, I guess, investment knowledge.
Yeah.
And when I say knowledge, I mean people around you that, for example, know how to run a business and shit like that. Do you think that's the kind of your sort of target audience in that sense? Like, or are you...
Yeah, potentially later on. Like, I feel like you got to start at the bottom.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, would you go as far as to say that maybe is your dream? Yeah,
because like when I was kind of looking at college, I didn't know about any of like the platform sports stuff. I'm not even sure if it was a thing. Because I was looking at about year 10. So that was like well before COVID and stuff like that. I just feel like there's so much crazy expenses out there. Like Liam's obviously on some type of scholarship. I can't remember what it was, but it's
but he's also got his dad.
Yeah. You have to, a scholarship does a lot, especially for America, because it's super expensive. But like a lot of, like Zach Lewis he's a member at Ngāmuru. He was on scholarship, I think at Wellington or Christchurch University in New Zealand. I didn't even know they offered that, but he was on scholarship for golf.
Oh.
He's like 30, so it would have been a few years back.
Yeah, right.
But like, I didn't even know the PGA like did traineeship straight out of school. Like I knew people had gone into it, but I didn't know what it took to, be a part of it.
Why do you think that is? That you didn't know? Now I only ask this because I don't know, and I'm going to hazard a guess that there's people listening and watching that also don't know, that are maybe thinking about this as whether it be a career path or a pathway to play professional golf and so forth. What actually does the PGA mean?
The PGA is just the Professional Golfers Association of New Zealand, and it's pretty much just all the trainees that are doing their traineeships like myself. We have to pay for each year, I think it's $5,500.
Yeah.
For that covers like all your modules, your admin fees, all that kind of stuff. But being a part of the PGA, you can play effectively at any course you like as long as you call up in advance and like speak to them and you book in, and it's a very professional kind of environment. Like if you're sponsored by anyone, they want to make sure that you're wearing what you should be wearing, and they also expect that if you're playing at a course for free, like it's a privilege, but they expect you to thank them for it, but also send them like an email or something talking about the course, like kind of giving it a rating, like saying, hey, this was unreal, this was great, this was, just to help give feedback.
Yeah.
Which is what we did at Springfield, because Springfield wasn't in the best condition.
Yeah.
Lovely course. But like obviously a lot of courses don't have, especially in New Zealand, they don't have a lot of financial backing.
No.
Because it's all a club environment.
Yeah, that's right. And also they don't have people.
Yes,
either.
exactly.
Your people are your volunteers, essentially. And that's something that those who listened to the interview with Daz last week will know that, what is the next generation?
Yes.
How do we start moving towards the next generation?
Yep.
I myself am, willing and sort of able and would love to be able to, just pop a day down and go and help out at the golf course. Yeah,
they
man, just go and help out at the golf course. I'll jump on a mower and mow fairways or mow rough or something like that, or whatever. But just, as a volunteer,
Yeah. There's St. Andrews, for example, the members, don't get me wrong, they are lovely people, genuine lovely people.
Yeah.
But they don't have, not that I've seen in the months I've worked there, a volunteer group. There's a couple guys, but they've got, I think, 3 proper full-time greenkeepers and a couple of, one apprentice and one like uni student, that's got some experience. And
so there's 5 people out on the course.
But like then you've got members that come in and they've got some issues, like this isn't good enough, you've spent this much money to make this tee box, blah, 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 whatever. But when there's people not, like volunteers help run a club. Like you look at Westtown, for example.
Yeah.
Every week there's 10 plus guys out there most days helping get stuff done because it's just Tyler by himself.
100%, yeah. And not to mention, they're also at the moment, they're putting in cart paths.
Yes.
So they're putting a new cart path in behind the 7th green. So there's a cart path that leads up to the 8th tee box there, which is really cool. On the 16th, they've taken out the stairs and there's a new path that goes all the way up to the top tee.
Oh, they took out the punga stairs?
The punga stairs are gone.
Good, that was a health and safety hazard.
It was a bit, yeah, but now it's a cart path all the way up to the top now. So now it's actually really cool what they've done. It's looking amazing. Yes. And between when you're walking from the 3rd green to the 4th tee, on the left hand side there was that little shonky gardeny, fencey thing. They've taken all that out and just contoured it nicely and it's all grassed off.
What hole's this?
So this is the back of the 4th tee box and the 9th.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just doing all these little things and
but
and
they
it's-
all add up, don't they, to make the course look great? Like
Yeah.
Desiree, for example, the amount of work she does in the gardens, unreal.
Yeah.
And like we're not talking like West Down as a bad course or anything like that, but it's nowhere near any resort course. But it's a beautiful course.
It is. Yeah.
A lot of the Taranaki courses are just run off volunteers. Not many of them have greenkeepers. Like
No.
Namudu has contractors, I think.
Yeah.
Inglewood might be one of the only ones with a greenkeeper, and that's Mark Kennard, and that place looks beautiful. If you're ever in Taranaki, play Inglewood.
Manu, I think, is also actually
Manu, yeah.
Manu, I think
But
they've got some
beautiful
in there.
course.
Top shape. Yeah, nice Parklands course.
Yeah.
Beautiful course. I haven't been to Manu in a while. I'd love to. I haven't played Waitara yet. Stratford today, mate, in my opinion, that course is just looking gorgeous.
What tees did you play off?
Just the whites.
Off the blues, it is a tough track.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking at every time I go up to the tee box, I'm like, damn, the blues are like 50 back.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough.
But
And narrow.
That's how courses should be. So, for example, at St Andrews, not bagging it, love the place, right? But so we've got black tees and red tees. Red tees are like your standard Saturday men's tees.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of holes.
Do you have 4 tee boxes? Because you intermediate
Yeah. So there's
beginners.
There's yellows, which is the normal women's tees.
Yeah.
The whites are like the championship women tees. And then the reds, normal men's, and blacks, championship men's tees. But like, it shouldn't be men or women tee. That's why they got the colours, right? But they also reckon, so I was talking to Steve on Saturday after a round, and he reckons some of the old guys that don't hit the ball very far anymore, anything like that, they shouldn't have to play off the reds. They should be off the yellows, the furthest tees are. And it's not because it's the ladies' tees, but it's just to help them. They'll enjoy it more. He said he suggested it to a guy one time and he loved it and thanked him for it.
Yeah. Because it makes it enjoyable.
Yeah, because you still get handicapped off all of those tees.
Yeah.
You're just closer to the hole. But anyway, what irritates me is because I like playing off the black tees because I want a challenge, right? Like I'm not saying I'm Tiger Woods or nothing like that.
You're not going to get there without a challenge.
Yeah, I want golf to be as hard as possible. That's why I got a triple diamond driver, almost blades, because I want to work for what? Yeah.
Which is what I've just gone and bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my irons are almost blades.
When they have the red tees and the black... When they have the red tees and the black tees together, it pisses me off. Genuinely pisses me off.
Oh, yeah, because there's not really a challenge there.
No, well, because if you've got a card for the blacks, but they've put it where the reds are, you're making it easier. But then it's also cooking that tee box way more. They don't really use the black tees except if they're doing a black tee tournament, which is maybe once a month.
Okay.
So when you've got the blacks and the reds in the same spot, the reds cook the tee box because that's where you play your midweek.
Yeah.
So it just kind of cooks the tee box. Whereas if you got the blacks all the way back, not many people play off the blacks anyway, so they don't get too cooked. But it's just when you print a card and it's a black, but you're off the reds on a par 3 and you're trying to play off the blacks, like you want to be the furthest distance you can possibly be to the hole. Because when you go away, anyone out there that goes away and they play tournaments like Charles Tour and stuff like that, yeah, sometimes on par 3s they move them all the way up. Not often. They like to make courses hard, so they'll put it at the back.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, that's the whole point of
the
back tees.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I've got to say, like, you know, to further that in your comment towards Stratford, like, yeah, tough track off the blues.
Yes.
Mate, like, I was looking at that going, man, that, like, for the 9th, for example, that blue tee is like 55, 60 back from the white tee.
Yes.
That is a decent distance back. You know, I think it's like the 4th hole, similar situation. You're 30 back further.
Yeah.
And it's also been a Parklands course too, Stratford.
Yes.
It's freaking narrow, man.
Yes.
And trees are dicks.
Yeah.
You know,
They're not 90% air. It's bullshit.
it is honestly, and the anyway. But yeah, like I think, you know, like if I wasn't just out having a quick chop around today, maybe I would have gone, I'll get a blue tee card and just hit off the blues. Yeah, but see the thing is, I don't have the control of my driver for that.
But that's
maybe
okay.
my 3-wood I could.
Yeah.
You know,
but that forces you to then play either work on your driver or you play a 3-wood or an iron, and you've got to 3 wood in. Like,
yeah. Well, see, I want to be. So I come from. If a club's hard to hit in my bag, I'm going to hit it more until I hit it well.
Yeah,
I think that's why I can hit my irons pretty good at the moment.
It's a mindset thing too.
100%.
Yes.
I hit my putter really well too because I'm confident in that club.
Yes.
I get the feel, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I am struggling with my driver at the moment.
Yeah.
Quite significantly, and I want to sit down with Ethan and go, right, like, give me drills, give me everything, because I know, you might say I've got a good swing there, but I reckon it's not there yet. Like, I know there's...
No, it won't be. There's always so much, like...
You know...
All the time we've talked about when my hips go too early and I get out of sync and it goes to shit and it goes way right. Like, that kind of shit irritates me, but you work on it because it pisses you off.
Yeah.
So, like, there's always something to work on in your golf game. Tiger Woods will be working on stuff all the time, and Scotty Scheffler will be working on stuff. Yeah. That's why you'll see PGA Tour guys down on the range, like Bryson, and they'll have their caddy. Sometimes their caddy is their coach, or their caddy knows what they need to work on, and they will be just drilling into them, do this, do this, do this, carry on. Yes, that's good. They'll be checking, making sure you're sweet. You're never perfect. You're never going to be perfect at golf.
No, that's right. And I think I just wonder if that's why we love the game so much.
Yes.
You know, it's not the chase of perfection, because the reality is the sooner you accept that you're never going to be perfect at golf, the better.
Yes.
But I guess maybe it's the pursuit of managing your misses.
Yes. And, like, no offense, but if you're a 20 handicapper and you're throwing clubs, you're getting all angry because you're hitting bad shots, look at your handicap. You have to have realistic expectations.
100%, yeah.
Like, if I hit a bad shot, I'm not going to snap a club. I'm not going to throw a club.
Yeah.
I might say the F word if it's something I'm just disappointed in myself.
Yeah, because you do occasionally hit a bad shot, you know, like that cheeky shank might just pop on
Exactly, in the middle of a tournament.
Yeah.
But
twice.
you have to have realistic expectations. Otherwise, you're just going to be depressed every time you hit the ball. Like, growing up, there was always people that would hit a shot. It would land, like, finish middle of the green, but the pin might be back right, and they've got a 20-footer, and they're like, and they walk off swearing, and it's like, bro.
Why, man? You're on the dance floor, brother.
Yeah.
You got a chance at whatever the heck you're on. If you're on in regulation, you got a chance at birdie.
Hole it, birdie, 2-putt par, 3-putt bogey. Oh, no. A bogey's not that bad.
No,
realistically, it's not.
No, they're really not. I mean, at the end of the day, my golf game, I score better when 2 things are happening for me. Maybe 3.
You've showed up.
4. I've showed up.
Yep.
But if I can get on the green in regulation, I go up to that green and go, par's coming out of here. Maybe a birdie.
Yep.
You know, 9 times out of 10, I'm coming out going, I'm going to 2-putt this and walk away. I will be disappointed if I 3-putt.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm 2-putting that sucker.
Yeah.
And putting it away. So that's a mindset thing for me.
Do you think about holing it?
First putt is going in the hole, 100%. Even though it might miss. It might miss. Actually, depends on the putt.
Yeah.
If it's like a really long putt, like on front edge of the green to a back pin and it's a 30-metre long green, just get it close.
Yeah.
Get it within holding distance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about. Any more than that is great. Not going long and falling off the back of the green, that's another thing going through my head. So, yeah. But at the same time, I want to go into it like, I'm going to put this putt away.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the time I'll look at a putt and go, shit, I can't get a read on this. I'll just go straight at it.
Yeah.
I'll look at the whole green overall and go, I reckon this breaks left at the end.
Yeah.
Or breaks right, because I'm looking at the whole green as a book. And but I can't be sure of that, so I just go at it, and then I'm going to find out real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
And you'll know it for next time you play.
Exactly, I'll know it for next time. But more importantly, my goal is always 2-putt.
Yes.
If I'm on a regulation 2-putt, if I'm chipping, so say I'm a little bit short, which happened to me a few times today.
Yes.
A little bit short. Oh, bugger. I just want to get close.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Yes.
Just get that close. If I can get that to within a good holding distance, I'm on. It's on.
Yeah.
I'll 1-putt that sucker and I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, for a par. I might get a bogey at worst.
Yeah.
But
like
I'm not going to cry.
You 3-putt. A bogey genuinely is not like, you look at someone on tour, like your Scotty Scheffler, your Rory, they make bogeys, like obviously less than us, but we're just the average golfer. Like, I'm technically a trainee pro or going to be a technically pro, but I'm still going to make bogeys. I'm still going to make doubles. I'm still going to hit the ball 2 fairways right out of bounds. Like it just happens. You can't control what you can't control.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just one of those things. The realistic expectations. Like if sometimes I'll line up a putt and it'll be, I don't know, a certain distance. I'll be like, I feel pretty good over this. I might hole it. But I'm not looking to hole every putt. That might be why I'm the handicap I am, or that might be why my mindset's wrong, or whatever. Everyone's got their own opinions. But I'm not fussed if I hole every putt or not. Like,
I think does it take away the disappointment factor for you if you miss?
Yes. Like I will.
By going, I'm not looking to hole this putt, and so it misses, well, that's okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to just get close to the hole so I can 2-putt. Because if you 2-putt everything, it's not the end of the world unless you're on for 6 and you've made 8. Like,
we stopped counting at 7, mate.
But like,
I'm kidding, we don't. When I first started golf, we did.
Yeah.
We did. Like, old mate's like, mate, if we get to 7, pick it up. Just walk away. It's not worth it at that point. So you want to be like, well, I don't want to pick my ball up, so I want to play better. Yeah. And so forth. So
actually, that's one thing I've started doing. Like, obviously in match play, you take it away if someone says it's good, but I have just started finishing everything.
Same.
Out.
I have been doing that.
Yeah.
I have been doing that for a while too. If someone says to me, that's good, I go, is it good? And they go, yeah, it's good. I'm going to putt it anyway.
Yeah.
Because I want to finish everything out.
Yeah. Just because if you start picking it up and shit, then you get over like a 2-footer or a 1-footer. And yes, you're not supposed to miss it. But I think the percentage on tour is only 83%. Yeah. I may be wrong. It's off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But like, you're still not going to hole it every time. So you might as well just practice it anyway. Like, it's not that deep.
No, definitely. I agree. I'm absolutely with you on that. And
I'm very deliberate now. I do my whole routine, even if it's a 2-foot putt. I'm not doing aim point because the people that do that is pretty crazy over like a 2-footer, and they're standing up there and then like.
Oh yeah, I don't do that. I might use my line for it if I'm not confident in the read, if you will. Yeah. I might do it.
That's the beauty with golf, though. Everyone is different. Like, personally, I always draw a line on the ball. Yeah. But like a few of the guys we played with at Taupo, like they just put the ball down and they putt pretty good. But like, I have no idea how they're doing it because I've always been taught to line up your putt with the line. That's what the line's for.
Yeah. I have started, and I did this at Pungas last weekend with Ball and that, I have started consistently going through the same putting routine. Stand behind the ball, looking down where it's going to go, looking at the hole and just giving it a little, I feel like that's going to be it. Picking my line, picking my target after I've lined everything up, and then I'll stand over the ball and I'll have my putt. And mate, I had some great putts.
Yeah.
I was putting really well on the 18, the first 18, or the 18 that we played. And I reckon it was just, for the most part, it was just confidence in it. And 9 times out of 10, I wasn't looking at what the green was doing or the read or anything like that because I couldn't get a read on that, mate. Like, they're sheep track greens. Yeah. They're proper volunteer greens.
Proper out there.
And in all due respect, I was just looking at it going straight at the hole.
Yeah.
If it misses, so be it. A bogey at worst, you know.
Well, it's not going to explode. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No one's going to die. And to be perfectly honest with you, if we come back to your earlier comment there where you're saying if you got a 20 handicapper and you're throwing clubs and all that kind of shit, in all due respect, as my handicaps come down, I actually think the frustration levels of golf has gone down with it.
Yeah.
Because if I had a bad shot, it'll piss me off. And there's times when I've wanted to, but you actually look like an absolute
100%
dickhead.
It's funny for everyone else, but you just end up embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, you really do. Yeah. Like, if I had a bad shot, I might go pickles.
Yeah.
Or shit. Yeah. Or I might be like, fucking hell, I'm better than this, you know?
Yeah.
And I just think there's something really off-putting when people are throwing clubs or what have you. It's not you very seldom will you see a pro player on tour doing that. I know there's people that have done it. You see the videos of them.
But they get fined for it.
Yeah.
I think at the PGA, in an event, if we swear, I think we get fined upwards of $300.
Really?
Yeah.
It could be an expensive bomb.
Yeah. Obviously, if they don't hear you, you're fine, but it's still...
Yeah, but still. I
just
think
promoting professionalism.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a level of... You need to have a level of professionalism.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So are you excited for this journey?
I really am. I'm looking forward to meeting the trainees.
Yeah.
But I'm more looking forward to playing courses I haven't played before.
Cool. Yeah.
Like Springfield, for example, and Tieki next week. Like, I'm not going out there expecting to shoot the course record or anything like that. Like, although on Saturday I did say to Harrison and Steve, I was like, boys, what's the course record? But it's actually 59. I mean, I only shot 1 under, but I was just like, let me go in with a cocky mindset and see what happens. Shot 1 under, but we'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. You had a few to go.
Yeah. But there was opportunity there. So it was just, yeah. Yeah.
What has been aside from the work, the hardest thing about living in Hamilton?
Hardest thing about living in Hamilton? I'd say because of where we live, maybe the travel to work, got to get up a bit earlier.
Yeah, because you got to go right across town.
Yeah.
You got to go through, what is it, Green something or other road, and then...
Got to go through all the way through Frankton, couple of roundabouts, couple of sets of lights. And
bro, I could probably show you a real cheeky way to get around that, hey?
I don't mind. I'm pretty happy going the way I go. I love, actually, Saturday mornings I love. If it's a clear, fine day, there'll be hot air balloons.
Yeah, wings
Trips
over,
me out.
balloons over Waikato, I think it is.
Something like that.
I got a mate, I used to work with him in the sound industry, who actually he goes up in them often. He's a proper balloon pilot now. Yeah.
See, my partner really wants to do it, and I'm really bad with heights. I've said I will bungee jump and skydive. I'd rather skydive than bungee jump because if the cord snaps, laters.
Cord won't snap.
Yeah, but hold on. Balloon. You're in a hot air balloon, yeah?
Yeah.
You're in a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
If anything goes wrong and you're going down, there is not a chance. With skydiving, there's a backup chute, at least.
Yeah.
With a balloon, you ain't got a parachute. You're oves. You're finished.
How many balloons have you seen crash?
There was one in Carterton when I was a lot younger that crashed.
Yeah.
I remember that being on the news.
Okay. And how many this year?
Unsure. But,
exactly.
But
no,
this is my thing.
No,
hold
stop
on.
with the but.
No, hold on. This is my thing.
Stop with the but.
There might not have been one in the last 10 years, but that doesn't mean that there's not one that's going to happen. Like, it's negative thinking, but like, there's a possibility.
You should bungee jump.
Yeah, I will.
Go and do the bungee jump.
I've said I will.
For God's sakes. I'm going to send this clip, though, to my man, Josh.
Oh, it's expensive to go up there, you know. It's like $400 to go up in a hot air balloon.
So?
That's a week and a bit. That's 2 weeks of rent. Just for my ticket, and she's the one that wants to do it. So if we're both doing it.
I'm still going to send this to Josh. Josh Anderson, I'm coming for you, man.
No, just hot air balloons, they do, yeah. Skydiving's not bad because you're with an instructor. Like,
I'm sorry, there is nothing in the world that makes any logical sense of jumping out of a perfectly adequate airplane. What'd you do today? Oh, jumped out of an airplane. Why? Was it crashing? Nah, did it for fun. Are you stupid? Yes.
Well, that's like, why would you jump off the Sky Tower? You're attached to a piece of string. Why would you jump off a bridge in Taupo or whatever it is? It's attached to string. It's the same logic.
It is the same logic. It's all for the experience. It's for the the dopamine hit,
yeah.
the exhilarating whatever. I understand all of that, you know, but it's not for me.
No, I understand that too because it's not really for me, but my partner wants to do it, so I'm like, I'll do it too. Because in Rotorua, we did a geography trip when I was in year 13, and they have, I think it's Adrenaline Valley or something like that. Mm-hmm. And so me, Josh, Elder, Oscar Hadley, we went up in the swing.
Oh,
and
was this at Skyline in Rotorua?
No, it's at the one, you can do heaps of stuff at this specific place.
Is it in Rotorua though?
Yes.
Yeah, Skyline.
No, it's not.
Are you
That's
sure?
not. It's the same kind of concept, but we're in like these sacks. They look like potato sacks, and you lean forward, and it takes you all the way up. So you're vertical.
Yeah.
And it's like
Nope.
you're waiting on one of your boys to pull the rope, and they go 3, 2, 1, go. And I remember Oscar waited for a video. He was like, yeah, fuck you, like I just holded it for a little bit, and then he did it. And then, like, as soon as you go, my heart just dropped, and I was like, I'll just play dead because it'll just this will just be the best way to hit the ground. So I was just all numb, and then it like goes up. And then obviously in those places, because they attract tourists and stuff, they want to make as much money as they can. So they have all these watermarks over, like they show you the video of the people that have just gone.
Yeah.
And so we're all just fucking recording it. Shit, we're like, we're not paying for that. We'll just record it. But no, it was an experience, but I did think, because it kind of goes like that and then back down. But when you get past the ground and you're on the up again, it's like, oh, it's just like a swing, really.
Well, it is a swing.
But when you get, my eyes were closed the whole way down.
It sounds awful.
Yeah, it was tough. But like I can barely walk on glass that's like the size of this roof. Like I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I understand that. I'm probably a little bit adverse to. It's not the height that I'm really adverse to. It's the certain death if something went wrong.
Hot air balloon, you've got no chance. What are you going to do? Jump out? Well, no. The
Josh
fire,
Anderson, I'm still coming for you, man.
The fire thing could explode. Like the balloon could explode.
I'm sure there is way more safety things in it than that.
You'd hope so, but like
I understand your logic of like, but how? But that I think is a question that we need to ask.
Well, look at a kid's birthday party. All these balloons are blown up. You step on one, it explodes. You put your key next to it or touch it.
They're not hot air balloons, you idiot.
No, but it's still a balloon.
Yeah, but it's
It's scary. End of the day, it's scary.
I think you. Anyway, all right. Okay, Josh, we're still coming for you, man.
Yeah, Fairway Talks podcast on a hot air balloon.
He probably would actually. Anyway, so
that would go viral.
Be not a bad episode.
That would go viral.
You know, it probably actually would. You know, yeah. So, Louis, how's your?
Oh, we can hear those from the golf course. We can hear when they're going up because it's quiet because it's early morning.
Yeah, well, I used to live you know where Fairview Motors is? Do you know where the Te Rapa Tavern is?
I don't usually drive that way.
Oh, don't you?
I know where Te Rapa is.
Yeah, so I used to live down, so where Fairview Motors is, Fairview Ford, there's Mahana Road. I used to live down there and we'd hear them from there too, occasionally. And I'd hear them from work because I worked in Frankton.
Yeah.
And so I had a cheeky little meow. It used to take me like maybe 10 minutes to get to Frankton from where I was, if that. Yeah. Not even that. But yeah, everything does take just a little bit longer in the city. Yeah. It's the same here in New Plymouth, man. I mean, even just getting across town.
Hamilton is very easy to get to places though. There's
there's double
lane roads. There's Wairua Drive, which probably wasn't there when you were there.
What's that one?
It goes around the outskirts of the whole.
Oh, it wasn't there, but I know the road. I have been on it, and in fact, there was a road that we used to go down. It was a little bit more rural.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not there now. It's been converted to that road, I think. Yes. Or there was the big roundy bypass thing. Yeah, but I remember going down there in someone's club sport and getting it sideways. Yeah.
Oh, but nah,
those were the days, man.
Hamilton is like, it's technically home because that's where I live now, but Taranaki will always be home.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know if we brought it up here or on the audio-only version that some may have listened to, but you are a bit of a homebody, eh?
100%. 100%. I remember one of the reasons I didn't want to, I don't know if it was a cop-out or what, but I didn't want to leave Francis Douglas because of all the mates I had. Like I didn't want to leave that, all the connections I'd built here, to go over to the States to then do whatever I was going to do.
That is a massive cop-out because I actually think you've grown more now that you're out on your own.
Yeah, I have, but it's opened a lot of doors and a lot of opportunities that I'm grateful for. But if the golf opportunity hadn't arisen, I don't know where I would be.
I was thinking about this before, actually, when we were sitting down, and I was thinking, what if Louis didn't move to Hamilton?
Oh, if I didn't move to Hamilton, this would be a lot of, I feel like, our time.
Yeah, I agree, but I also think I also think you would be more. You'd still just be a pizza boy.
Yeah, probably.
You know, and just working pizza.
I would have tried to get another job.
Yeah.
To do with the degree. It's a pretty average degree, really. Like, it hasn't opened any door for me whatsoever.
I want to... Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't want to come down hard.
Yeah.
I don't want to come across as an arsehole.
I know what you're going to say, though.
But I don't think you've worked hard to get what you want. You've done a lot of keyboard searching, but not a lot of walking in front of people.
Yes.
But I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing.
Yes.
Because you weren't passionate about it.
No, not
you did those 2 courses, because you did 2 courses, didn't you?
Yeah.
Project management and HR.
Yeah.
You hated HR.
Yes.
For the most part. Like, it wasn't a joy. You didn't get up and go, no, yay, I get to fire someone today. Yeah. Well, you might later on in life, but you're not that kind of character. No. You've actually got more, you're a hell of a lot nicer than that.
Yeah.
And project management, I
enjoyed that. However,
right, I don't understand it.
So JVP, Jack Van Print, for those listening, his dad does project management.
Yeah, he's a downer too, isn't he?
He's a downer.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he's wherever he is, but he's doing the the Mount Messenger bypass. He's part of that.
Oh yes,
and just the stress that I've seen he's under.
That man,
and how hard he works. I don't want that to be me looking after 1,000 people trying to get them to finish a job or anything. I don't want that.
No.
I enjoyed more looking into. So when we had the project management thing, we looked into the transmission gully highway that's
sick, bro. Have you driven over it?
Yes. Sick. But we looked at how it failed.
Yeah.
Because it was 900 million, almost $1 billion, and when they finished it, they found heaps wrong with it. Like it's just something as simple as like the guardrails were like 2 inches too low or something, so they had to raise them and shit like that. Like just stupid shit. And obviously COVID happened like when it was being built, so that creates costs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I just really enjoyed looking into how things like that failed. Like we had a look at the New Plymouth Airport.
Yep.
And how like they had all these plans for it and whatever, and they were about to start it, but then they didn't actually go through the iwi, so then they had to restart it and kind of go through them and get their kind of approval.
Yeah.
But it's a cool airport. Like
yeah,
it's really cool.
It's a very
and I think building. It was like 30 mil. But I would love to do it again, but to look at Yarrow Stadium, because I think that is bullshit.
Yep.
I understand they had to redo it for the health and safety because of the earthquake strengthening and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But how can you... So obviously Pukakura Park doesn't play... Like they don't host the Black Caps or anything like that because it's too small.
Yeah.
They could have... whatever standard is at Yarrow Stadium that they completely tear down, they could have moved that out a bit, and they genuinely could have made it so you could play cricket there. Like... And when it first got proposed for Yarrow Stadium, I don't know what the price originally was, but it cost like 60 mil.
50 million or something, I think.
I think it ended up costing 60, but it was only meant to be like
for what they've built there now.
Yeah, and it's smaller.
What they've built there now is an absolute pile of turd.
Yeah.
Hey, on that, I'm just going to throw an ad out there and talk to Matt.
Phone? Yeah.
Hey, mate.
How's it going?
Great. I'm in a podcast. You're now a guest on the podcast.
Guest on the podcast. I was just saying that the BNI thing he's done. Double check you've got it. You know when you've got it. I
will check that when I get home and I'm not rolling a podcast. Do you have anything interesting to say to the viewers, listeners?
Not really, no. You can't be that busy to answer your phone call on a podcast. Can't be that interesting.
That is a burn to Louis.
Yeah.
Louis here.
Yep, sure am, Matt. How are you?
Yeah, but that's okay. You still answered the phone, so it must have been like really like thrilling chat.
I'm going to be honest, it has been thrilling chat. But to be fair, I was just thinking I need an ad break, and I also need to message my editor and let him know that the photos are finally uploaded. And then you rang.
Actual work.
Yes, I'm kind of doing actual work amongst actual work. Go figure. Who would have thought?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But no, thank you for that. I will check that when I get home in the next hour. But otherwise, here's an ad break by the lovely people at Golf Zone.
Attention golfers, ready to elevate your game? Head to the Golf Zone in New Plymouth, your one-stop shop for all things golf. From top-tier clubs to expert advice, they've got everything you need to swing with confidence. Visit them at 44 Molesworth Street or online at golfzone.co.nz. The Golf Zone, Taranaki's leading golf retailer.
Did you like that, Matt?
You keep going to advertising.
Was that hysterical? I got a face for radio, mate.
Oh, no, right.
How's the golf, Matt?
I'll leave you to it.
Hang on. Louis, got a question.
How's the golf, Matt?
What's that?
How's the golf?
The golf shit. If you've got a new shoulder somewhere, I'd gladly take it.
Yeah.
I personally don't.
Explain the situation, Matt.
Explain it. I've got 3 tears on my shoulder.
Ooh.
To be fair, I was shit at golf anyway without the tears, but...
That's a good point, but the shoulder tears
Whoa. Give the man some praise, man. Like, give him something.
I'm on a 1 handicap, and I'm technically shit at golf, if you think about it.
He got me. Because of him, I'm here today.
Yes, so we are very grateful for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, don't tell too many people.
What, that you know how to play golf?
What's that? All of you, like 4 or 5 listeners?
Oh, no, I actually think we got a few more than that now, mate. I actually think I think our numbers are beginning to grow quite well.
Which we are grateful for.
We're very much grateful for that, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, we are. We are indeed. I mean, we're not going to become millionaires out of it, but that's not the point. What we're just trying to do is get our message out there.
Share some stories that people have.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I'll leave you to it then.
Sounds good, buddy. Are you, everything's still good at your end?
You know, everything's sweet.
Excellent. I'll give you a call later anyway.
Nah, too easy.
All right, dude. Kaki tag. I'm going to be honest.
Yep.
Thanks, Matt, for that. That was a lovely little interlude there, and I managed to get my stuff off to my editor. I've sent the message. You got to have a quick chat with Matt. That's great. He's up in Auckland at the moment, just hanging out with a bit of family.
Nice.
Yeah, but no, unfortunately, he's, I think it's his right shoulder. He's got 3 tears in it.
No good. From golf or from...
No. I don't think he knows.
Just woke up. Oh, fuck, I got 3 tears. GG.
No, he's obviously done something to it, but it's not from I don't believe it's from golf. Obviously, golf doesn't help.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
But anyway, so, but anyway, it's okay. It's fine. He's fine. Everybody's fine.
Should we let the listeners know about some plans we have?
Well, mate, I mean, take the wheel.
We are looking at going on the road, taking the podcast on the road, more specifically to Hamilton.
Who didn't see that coming?
Yep. And we would love to know what type of guests, who you guys want us to get on. We're going to probably look at, do you reckon 1 or 2 days? Because you've obviously, we've got a room.
Yeah, we've got a room. We've got a room. It's going to take a little bit of setup and everything like that, but that's not a problem. I mean, at the end of the day, if we can get a couple of days out of it, I think we should.
Some breaks in between. Because we've got some incredible people already that are keen to come on.
Yeah, we've had some incredible people on as well.
Yes, we have.
We've been really, really fortunate, actually, with those that have come on. And those that have come on, like we do genuinely thank you very much.
Yes.
You know, for believing in us, even if you don't, you covered it really well. And the reality is we don't really know what this is. Yep. I like to chat. Yes. And I like learning about things. And to be honest, Louis hasn't really added much in the way of chat to the...
I'm usually just in awe of like for Tim Nacky, for example, to me it is very unreal that someone who you see every day doing 10 cents per follower, today we're betting, fuck this dealer, and he was sat right here, and I'm just like, this dude's just a normal dude, just a legend.
100%.
It's 100%.
Just... The reality is, though, you've definitely made up for it today.
Yeah, well,
and you've actually got a lot of chat in you, man.
I do. I'm just very shy. Yeah. Very, very shy. And I don't want to, if you're speaking, I don't want to interrupt. I start overthinking and then I'll stutter and shit. And Yeah.
He does. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think there are some incredible people that we would love to
100%.
have on.
Yes.
I would love to sit down with Foxy.
Yes.
I'd love to sit down with him. I'd love to sit down with Harry and Taco.
All those boys.
All of those guys. Like, I'd love to just, in all due respect, I was thinking about this last night while I was spamming their inboxes.
With emails and messages. And
really inappropriate ones too.
shout out to him for seeing our story and Uncle Tex. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but it was more I'm thinking, why do I want these guys on now? Now, Ethan, when I was chatting with Ethan, he was saying, I highly recommend you get Ty on because he is insanely knowledgeable in this space, in the social media space, and what those guys are doing. And he's also really good at golf.
Yes.
Not that that's a prerequisite. Like, the reality is we can have people on who don't
golf
at all. It really doesn't matter because there's people that just do amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of people that I want to see on. Like, I've not been a sporting guy, but if we can have, you know, Bryce Casey would be wonderful to have on.
Yep.
You know, heck, if we can get into any of those kinds of people, I'd be stoked, you know. And it's just because, you know, like Bryce, for example, I remember when he started radio because I used to listen to The Rock. Still, I don't now, like on a daily, but, you know, radio was quite a big part of my growing up because we didn't have Spotify and CDs were a pain to carry those sleeves around. I don't know if you know about those. But
I was a kid when those were, you know, but
phasing out.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, I mean, he's been a part of, same with Rog, part of my morning routine. Heck, man, I was right back to Nick and Rog on The Rock.
Yeah.
And my understanding with that is that was when that radio station was run out of Hamilton.
Hey,
yeah. The Rock started in Hamilton.
Mate.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the kind of guest that I guess I'm looking for, you know, is we'll say some, I'm listening to Andy Willman's Motoring Journey at the moment. We were talking about this earlier. They had a running joke for, I don't know how many years it was at Top Gear, 6 or 7 years, where each week on the whiteboard they'd put Tom Cruise. And then rub it out. Oh, we're not having Tom Cruise, you know. And then, lo and behold,
they got him.
You know, and it's fascinating. So it can be done. It's just,
and we do have a whiteboard.
Yeah, I was just thinking. Actually, we do have a bloody whiteboard. Yeah, we do.
Because I've got people I want to get.
Who do you want? Like, who, aside from, you know, you're putting your names out there, and who do you guys want to see and all that kind of stuff? The reality is, man, it's not about them.
I'm kind of just doing that for engagement because I do want to kind of know who they want.
Yeah.
But like Geordie Barrett, I'd love to get him on. Bodie Barrett, I'd love to get him on.
Yeah.
We're trying to work out times with Tim Stuck. Like, they're all old boys of the college.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tim still works there. He's the principal. I mean, Conrad Smith, like, we've got...
Conrad Smith lives locally. I'll try and have a chat with him because he's going to be at a golf tournament that's on, so I'll have a chat with him. I need a card.
Yeah. Like, there's some incredible people, especially from Taranaki, and, I mean, we're just two ordinary blokes. No offence, we've got nothing fucking special. Let's be real. Like, we're just two lads having a chat right now about what we have going on.
Yeah.
But, like, just chatting to, like, an All Black about the tours they've done and moments they remember. Like, I'd say I watch rugby, but I'm not, like, a rugby fan.
I agree.
Bodie Barrett scoring his try in the 2015 World Cup final against Australia. Like, I would just love to ask him, what can you remember from that? What was going through your head when you kicked it forward and it bounced up perfectly in your hands and you scored the try, like, to kill the game off? Like that, just questions like that. And I don't know. I mean, Paddy Gower would be pretty mean to get on. He's done some interesting stuff.
I would love to sit down with Paddy Gower.
Yeah.
I think he would genuinely be one hell of an interesting man.
100%.
To chat with.
Yes.
You know, I think... You know, it's the fucking news, man.
Yeah.
The guy's amazing, and some of the documentaries that man's put out and been a part of are just, some of them have been incredibly hard watches not in like a, oh, that was shit, but just in like a, fuck that.
Like that's actually happening.
That's tear jerking.
Yeah.
Especially around his mum. And her prognosis and where that led him and all that kind of stuff. I think he's just a fantastic journalist.
Yes.
I think he's a fantastic journalist. Paddy, you're a fantastic journalist.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
This is the fucking news. This is the fucking podcast, mate. Come on.
I was going to say, where are you at, mate? Yeah. The fucking podcast.
Yeah, I'm just...
So is there anyone else? Like, who would be your unobtainium?
It'd be Bodie Barrett.
I don't think so. I think that's obtainable more than you realise. Who is your, like...
No, but like...
No. Beyond that, come on. Think bigger.
Genuinely.
Yep.
Genuinely.
100%.
Like, you're not going to believe me, but Bodie Barrett. Like, I have always... Like, I know him and Geordie. They both were... They were in the golf team. They were in the cricket first 11. All of that. Like, they're just athletes. Pure athletes. And they're just both unreal at rugby.
Yeah.
But, like...
So who else? Come on, man.
I'm
There's
not
got to
really
be...
on the spot, to be fair. Not really, but...
Okay, not local. Just think massive.
So, like an international guest.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I'm put it in the universe, man. Who is your unobtainium?
It would have to be... It'd have to be a footballer.
Great. That's what you're into.
It is.
Yeah. There's a lot of dead air here, cuz.
Yeah, of course there is. Well, see, I'd love to get like one of them Argentinian boys. Carlos Tevez, Sergio Aguero, Messi, but they don't really speak English. But like, I'd love to have some, like a Premier League footballer on.
Yeah.
Just to know what life would be like as a professional footballer.
Okay.
But we'd have to have translation, subtitles, all of that. We'd have to have a translator stood in the corner.
I feel like you're overthinking this a little bit.
Well, you could get an English footballer, but, I mean, it's never coming home, guys. The FIFA World Cup is not coming home. Unless we get to 2027 and it's already come home. Well done. Good job, guys. Actually, I do have someone.
Thank God.
Tom Garrett.
Who's that?
He's a podcaster over in the UK for a football podcast that I religiously listen to every Wednesday.
Fantastic.
And I agree with majority of his football takes.
Do we follow him?
No, probably not. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. He's into his gambling too, yeah. Not like sports gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betting.
You're betting, that's one.
Why don't we call it what it actually is? He likes to take a punt on a player or a team, as opposed to throw money into blackjack.
Yeah,
you know, which in all due respect can be a career.
Yep.
Can be a career for some.
I would love to get Tim on again.
Yeah, I would. I believe he's coming back. We should flick him a message soon and just go, "Hey, babes face, we're still thinking about you."
When you're back on.
You're back in March, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know, give yourself a couple of weeks to chill out, but let's go and hit some balls together again, because that was an experience. Also,
I'd love to
Ethan,
do that.
would love to give you some coaching.
Ethan Jones, world class coach. He'd love to give you coaching, Tim. There you go, son.
In all due respect, have you watched the Ethan episode, or are you going to wait till it goes live?
I haven't yet.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
It depends on what I'm doing. So, like the other day, I had the Josh Casson video because I don't remember what I'm talking about. So I'll just chuck it on in the background while I'm playing 2K or something like that. Cooking, cleaning. I'll just chuck it on in the background on the speaker. I probably will listen to the Ethan one before it goes live. But like,
just listen to it when it goes live. Get the numbers, man. Come on, or watch it, or whatever it is you do.
Well, to be fair, like, I don't have a routine when it comes to posting the Instagram and TikTok. Like I've tried.
We've noticed.
Yeah, thanks. I've tried to use ChatGPT for the best times, and it's like I can't guarantee that I'm going to be free at this time. And scheduling, I can do it, but like I also have to download it onto my camera roll and then do it.
Yes,
it's still doable, and I wouldn't say lazy, but I need to have it.
You're lazy.
Higher on the priority.
You're lazy. It is the very definition of lazy. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm lazy about it. That's why I bulk schedule everything. Yeah. I don't even watch them. Ethan messaged me and he goes, "Hey bro, just FYI, some of these reels don't actually make sense. Like, they're a little bit all over the place and all that. The AI does some interesting edits on that." I'm like, "Cool, bro. I'll go and have a look through. I'll give you the login if you want to have a look and change them." No, I'm just letting you know. Like, okay, cool. Thanks, dude.
The ones that we...
Yeah, because I sent him his whole thing. And some of them are terrible. Yes. I get that. But at the same time, I don't have time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm running a business. I don't have time. You don't have time either.
Yeah, not
because you're lazy.
I do work as well, 2 jobs.
Yeah. No,
but no, it's more the fact...
you're not lazy.
Yeah. No, but like if I see one, like no offense, but we had one with Sam Jones.
Yep.
And it was a clip of you talking to Sam Jones and like he was talking as well, but the camera was only on you the whole time.
Oh, yeah, that sort of stuff pisses me off.
Yeah, it does. So I was like, oh, well, that clip's dead to me. I'm not posting it.
Yeah, that's
not because it's you.
I posted it. Probably.
Yeah, well, I'm just not going to post it because the podcast that we have here at Fairway Talks is about the guest.
Agreed, yeah.
Like it's great that you're talking in it, but when it doesn't go to him when he's talking, I'm like, fuck's sake, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
oh, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
I know.
But some of them...
I hear you. I support you.
Some of them don't make sense at the start or the end, or it's just unneeded stuff. And I have one that I did just crop it, so it was a bit shorter in time.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's what it's about, though. But you can and you should.
Yes.
And in all fairness, there's a few that it put out where it grabs the hook first and puts a hook at the start and then goes into it, which I get that.
Yeah, which it's editing software that we do use. It's that version of doing it, which thinks it's the best. And they also come up with titles that I don't use. I create my own. I watch the clip and then I get in my head what I want. Oh, this might be catchy. This might work. Mm-hmm. I mean...
It'd be cool to actually A-B them. So I learned something the other day. I learned on TikTok, it doesn't matter what you post.
Yeah.
You can post the same thing 3 or 4 times. So what you could do is post the same clip 3 times with 3 different everythings and see which works best and then post that to the other platforms. A little bit more admin.
Yeah.
But do it as a trial. Just see. Just see. Maybe try like a different title, a different hook, a different everything. As long as you're posting the same thing, see which one performs better.
Yes.
And then...
I'll be honest, I'm very numbers focused, like views, likes, all of that. But I'm
quite analytical.
Yes, but I fucking love the social media side of this, like the posting of the clips. I love seeing, like we don't get that many comments because we're not big enough, right? But
well, I think it's because we're not necessarily commenting on it ourselves. Like we should be.
We should be on TikTok and Instagram because then it boosts it to more people.
Yeah, we should be the top comment every time.
If we were to try and get further, we would have to clip farm. Like for example, the Josh Casson clip, a bit of controversy, one of our most viewed clips that isn't with someone famous, and it's just him saying that Emirates treats their staff better than in New Zealand, which is a fact, but Emirates has more money to be able to do so.
Yeah,
right?
Emirates is much bigger.
Exactly.
So vampire.
So it's not that crazy, but because people see that, they're like, oh, really? Like, yeah.
We've gained a few subscribers from that, a few followers or whatever you want to call it. I don't, personally.
You don't care.
I do actually care.
Yeah.
I actually do care about the numbers.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get bogged down by the numbers.
Yes.
I would rather just do this and put out content as such. I don't actually want to do the clip farming and stuff like that. I actually don't particularly think I'm good at that. But I'm not. I can sit here and make thing. I also don't necessarily want to be controversial either.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, I fucking hate about the internet that negativity sells.
Yeah.
You know, hey, bro, shot a 59 the other day. That's so cool, man. Hey, bro, shot a fucking 92 the other day, snapped 3 clubs and fucking walked off the golf course.
Yes.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that 59 was amazing. Can we just talk about that?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I want to hear about. And the internet is like, nah, man, the 3 club snap was hilarious.
Yes.
And the dude getting smacked in the face.
Yeah.
You know, like, no.
The wrong things very often on social media end up going viral.
Yeah, it's the negative shit. And I personally hate that. I hate that about social media.
I've got a good one. It's like those videos where someone will miss like a putt and then it'll cut to them hitting a wedge off a green, taking a massive divot. But it's
That
obviously...
is a sackable offence.
Hold on. It is filmed in a way where it looks legit, all of that, but the greens are like they're going to get renovated in a week or something, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
hopefully.
people are in the comments like going off like this is all this, but like they're obviously doing it on purpose to get views. But that's the thing, like it's not real, if that makes sense. And yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I personally love what Simon Squibb is doing right now.
Yeah.
Now that's the Watch Your Dream guy.
Yeah.
I think you would be ideal to run into on the street with him.
Yeah, probably.
What's your dream? And you're like, a fucking academy, mate.
Yeah.
Like, I want to this is what I want to do with people.
Yeah.
I want to get kids out there. I want to get them.
Because I said that on one of our original episodes, didn't I? Like
Yes, you did.
Academy.
Well, I said, what is your money is no object or anything like that. Like, what would you do? And that was what you said. And I love that. I think that is the most admirable thing. And I think I might have said at the time, and if I didn't, I certainly thought it and am still think it now, is there's actually nothing stopping you doing that. And I think you're taking steps towards that by doing this PGA thing.
Yes.
And I think that's fantastic. And that, to a degree, will leave you in some form. That'll leave a legacy.
Yes.
You know, what is the Baldock legacy? What is that one thing about you that's special and unique to you that you want to pass on to your friends and family? What is that?
I bought a brick.
What?
I bought a brick because this is the thing with legacy. Right?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So Francis Douglas have built a new, I think it's finished now, they've built a new gymnasium. And they needed one. The old one was falling to pieces. It was all old.
I think I've been in there before.
Yeah. Well, it's just old, you know. It would have been sufficed back in the day. But now it's a high-tech gymnasium for the kids, and it's a great investment. Great use of the space, and they were looking for donations and stuff like that, and they did this thing where you can put some writing on a brick.
Yeah.
And I just did the Baldock family writing on a brick. It cost me...
It was $1,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was $1,000.
Yeah.
But I was like, I went to that school the whole time, so finished from year 7 all the way through to year 13. And to me, it was something like a lot of people have said to me, why the fuck did you do that? And it was like, I wanted to do that. I wanted to spend my money that I've earned to have something that's going to be, because I was never a house leader. I was never anything. I'm not on any of the honors boards. I was just an ordinary kid, but I just loved the school. Like, I genuinely miss high school with all the boys because that was the last times that we were ever in the same room together. Like, we have birthdays now and people can't come. There's people that live in Australia, UK. Like, you don't know what's going to happen after school, so you got to cherish the memories you can. Like, I just wanted to have something left at the school because, for example, if I have kids with my partner, long way down the track, but if I don't have any boys, they won't go to that school. But if I have boys, I'd love to bring them up in New Plymouth and for them to go to that school.
That's pretty cool. And that, I guess in all due respect, is quite unique to you, isn't it? Yeah. That's pretty awesome, man. That's a fucking good answer.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Doesn't feel like an hour 23.
No, not at all.
Not really, eh? This is the most you've ever spoken in the episode.
It is.
Yeah. But it's great. I mean, we've covered a bit of ground. We've talked a little bit about PJ. We've talked about living in Hamilton and so forth. And obviously we're asking questions of, you know, what do people want to see on it and all that kind of stuff. Where do you want to go with the podcast? What do you think it can be?
Personally,
Yep.
couldn't give a fuck about the money at all.
No.
What I want is some cool guests on.
You just want to meet
Like,
cool people?
Yeah. And
I like that.
And I want them, because like for golf, for example, if we look at the Chonk brothers, one's based in Cambridge and I think Chris used to be based here, then got into long drive and now he's in Wellington. And they're constantly pushing each other to better themselves in the long drive space. But if you're not a golfer, you don't care. But we want to promote people from all different backgrounds and areas and what they're doing because it's such a unique thing to have a podcast, and we're very lucky with all the equipment that we have.
Yeah.
The space that we have, but also connections we have.
It's that.
Yeah.
It's the connections.
Yes.
It's the connections. And what brought those connections together is golf.
Yes, exactly.
I met you through golf.
Yeah.
Met your old man. To be fair, I actually met your old man
first
a number of years ago.
Yeah.
I was filming a house and I think Lily was there. She was one of the actors. Actors.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the Enclave. So that's when I first met. That's when I first actually met your dad.
Yeah.
Back then. Who would have thought that we're practically cousins? Because Janine's from from Megamyri and Jess is from Megamyri, just around the corner.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of funny,
Yeah.
and so forth. But it's that connection, and that's what golf does, and that I think is the power of this podcast in the long term, is the connections. I don't care about the money either.
Yeah.
What I would love to see from this is that we can somehow turn it into a ways that it can finance us to be able to do it more
often. Yes.
Yeah, and still live a fairly comfortable life and not have to
That's fair enough,
stress and so forth. You know, I'm not going to suggest that we buy a caravan and tow a caravan around the country and do it in the van, but maybe that's what we do.
Yeah.
Maybe that is it.
Yeah.
We go around the country, we travel.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love that.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Hot as hell in the summer.
Yeah.
You know, pop across to Australia, mate, meet people over there, do cool stuff over there, meet amazing people.
There's so many ordinary blokes or chicks, female, whatever you want to call anyone, that do...
Male or female, mate, that's all there is.
Yeah, that do crazy, unique, impressive things that no one really knows about, hears about, and just want to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, like we've talked to the world number one speed golfer.
Yep.
We're gonna have Jamie Reid on soon.
Who
was top dog.
Who was pretty much the creator of speed golf, the origin man. We've had a project manager on.
Who just so happened to be world number one speed golfer.
Yes.
Shout out Robin Smith.
Yep. We've had another speed golfer on, Brad Hayward. We had New Zealand National Academy JBP on.
Yep.
It's just not they're normal people, but they've got Brad Hayward, for example, is a firefighter at the New Plymouth Airport.
He sure is, man. I want to tell you a little. I just want to take a brief interlude, a brief interlude on that. Once I find something appropriate to play underneath the story. So we were out at the airport picking up family, and we were out at the airport picking up family, and I sent Brad a little Facebook message. Brad, you on shift? He goes, I am actually. So are you? Yeah. So can we come over and have a thing? Said, yeah, all right. I'm over here, and so Kate and I went over. The other kids didn't want to go. I was just going to go and say hi. We went over there, and he was like, "Do you want to come have a look at the fire truck?" Yes, I want to have a look at the fire truck. That thing is huge, bro.
Yeah,
massive. It's a massive fire truck. Have you seen it?
No.
Highly.
But it would have to be though, because
it's bigger than you think. It is massive.
Yeah, but it has to be because it's an airport. If a plane or something, if anything goes wrong, it's got to have everything.
It's true. So we went out there, we had a look, and he goes, "Oh, have a sit inside." We had a look around inside. He goes, "Should we go for a drive?" Bro.
Yeah.
I don't know who was more excited, me or Cade.
Yeah.
It was definitely me.
Yeah.
And we went for a rollout, man. Out on the thing. And so the plane's landing and the family watching the family leave the thing. And we were just driving past in the fire truck. Hello. Yeah. And they're all there waving. Oh, there they are. It was honestly, it was the most unreal experience I've ever had. And then he took us around to the side and shot the monitors out. So they got two monitors. They got a big giant dog and then a little one in the front windscreen. It's all controlled by joystick. It is just amazing.
Yeah.
If you're into fire trucks, oh my gosh. Even if you're not, it's so cool. And that I mean, we dumped 2,000 litres of water like that. Yeah. It's absurd.
And you wouldn't have been able to have that opportunity if we didn't do that podcast with Brad.
100%. Well, to be fair, I wouldn't have been able to have that opportunity if I hadn't come to the golf zone and got into golf. Yeah. Because I met Brad through this. Yes. And alongside that, the podcast and all that kind of stuff. So in all due respect, what golf does is insane. And I have a feeling
you make are unreal.
Oh my gosh. And as Tim said when he was here in his podcast, in Canada, the deals that are done on the golf course is just, and I imagine America's exactly the same.
Yeah, 100%.
I know in New Zealand here, your golf membership, if you're a business owner, your golf membership is a tax deductible expense. A membership, I believe. It's like golf is not necessarily. I don't know if I can explain this correctly or where it makes intelligible sense. But golf is not necessarily just a sport. It's a culture.
Yeah,
it's a way of life.
You're part of a club.
Yeah, in the literal and figurative sense. Yeah. There's so much. Golf can take you places that you wouldn't have.
It has. I never thought I'd be living in Hamilton, but here I am. And that wasn't even golf, really.
I was going to say, in all due respect, you're only up there because of your masters. Golf has just been she's been good for you.
100%.
She's been really good for you, man. She's been really good. She's done very well.
She has.
For you.
I'm very proud of her, though, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
She's just amazing. She has done the world, she means the world to me.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah,
and
she believes in you, eh?
She does. And I believe in her too. She wants to be a primary school teacher, and I admire that for her because I was like, why do you want to do that? And because she tried nursing and didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
She was she had a specific age group that she wanted to teach, which is year 3 and 4, and she's like, that's my dream. And I was interested. I was like, why is that your dream? She was like, when I was in those kind of years at school, I still remember my teachers. I still remember all that kind of stuff. And she was like, I feel like that's you can have the greatest impact on your kids before they get to high school at that kind of age.
I like that. Legacy.
Yeah.
I like
she does, to be fair, I can't cook, so she does a lot of the cooking. I do the dishes and stuff like that.
Okay. So you pull your weight.
Yeah, we have a very good system.
Yeah.
So she'll work. If she's working during the day rather than night shift, I'll be doing the washing and cleaning and stuff like that. She does have a little bit of OCD where she wants, I'll clean something, but it's got to be her level. I'm not quite at her level for cleaning yet, but I'm getting there.
What about washing? Does she actually let you near the washing machine?
Yeah, she will. We will put piles out, the specific things.
Yeah, whites, reds, blacks, darks, whatever it is.
And she's amazing. She is just amazing.
That's good.
That's why I kind of moved away.
Yeah.
Because when I was talking to her at the start, when I first started talking to her and stuff like that, and it was pretty early on when she was like, yeah, I'm going to go to Waikato for uni. And I was like, oh, yeah. And pretty early I knew I was like, I'll move away. And I remember when I told her, I was like, I'll come to Hamilton with you. She's like, no, why would you do that? I don't expect you to move for me. And she's had bad relationships in the past and stuff like that. And it's been an unreal experience, actually. Her family just, they treat me like one of their own.
Cool.
I'm one of their kids.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
This is mean. Last night we played 5 Crowns, which is a card game.
Yeah.
We finished the game and I still have, even today, I've got no fucking clue how to play it. But they're all trying to help me and shit. It's class.
There's a game, I can't remember what it is. There's a game too that Jess's family play, man. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I got no idea. I just know that I was doing nothing and winning for ages. And then I started betting.
It's like that beginner's luck, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. No, beginner's luck. 100%, yeah.
But no, they're just great people. And so her dad, for example, he was one of the best amateurs of pool or snooker.
Oh, wow.
He's gone to Worlds for snooker.
Yeah, right.
Tyler O'Leary described him best. He is the best athlete in Taranaki that no one knows about because he said no one's heard of him. But he's just this genuine dude. We went and watched him play snooker and he hadn't, I think he'd played a little bit, but he hadn't been locked in he's on tour or anything like that. And he was just insane. And he's just this nice dude. Their family's lovely, man.
Yeah.
Love being around them. That's why I like coming back all the time. We do a lot of surprises. We'll be like, hi. Well, her sister's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
They didn't know that we were coming. Only the mum knew that we were coming.
Yeah.
So it's a big surprise for them last night. It was great.
Yeah, because did you get in about 9 like you said you would? Nice.
Yeah, I think it was just after 9.
Yeah.
They're just lovely people.
But you come from a lovely family too.
Yes. Yes.
You know, like I think that's one of the things that's really cool.
Yeah.
For you guys, for both of you,
and my partner, family is just number one. Like,
and now I said, and it might be on some form of a record somewhere, that you'd never move back here once you go to Hamilton.
you did say that.
I'm beginning to change my prediction.
So
a little bit here.
Yeah. So
I think because I just, you know.
Yeah. I love coming back here. Like even last night, I was like, she was on her phone while I was driving. I was like, there's the mountain. She's like, where? And I was like, got you. It's fucking cloudy ass. But like, I don't mind the drive back home because I know I'm coming home.
Yeah.
But love the people here, love the environment here. And like she has said, Hamilton, it's all right. And we're like, yeah, it is okay. And she was saying when we went back for Christmas, because it was quite sad leaving everyone at Christmas and coming back to Hamilton, she was like, Hamilton's home. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not fucking home. This is fucking home. But
Hamilton,
it's home for now. I was like, it's temporary. But she has said she will probably end up living somewhere else, but she wants to bring up kids here. And I was like, fine by me as long as we're back here.
Yeah.
Like,
but the thing is we're not that far out. Like for golf and your next 3 years, you're in a similar position where you want to be as central as you can, and Hamilton's ideal.
Yeah, it is perfect for the opportunity that I do now have. I would argue that Namutu has better practice facilities. Like the chipping green down there with the bunkers is insane. The one in Hamilton's not as good, and their putting green doesn't even have holes in it. It's got flags that like stick into the ground because they don't want to have to cut holes all the time, especially over like winter. It gets all muddy and which is kind of shit, but I guess you've got to do what you do.
$100 around.
Yeah. But you just go to chipping green. Chipping green's got holes in it.
Oh, okay. Is that you?
Yeah, I might have to answer that.
Oh, is your phone ringing? Phone ringing.
Golfers or even non-golfers ready to take your game to the next level? Swing by the Golf Zone in New Plymouth, Taranaki's ultimate one-stop golf shop. Located at 44 Molesworth Street in the heart of the CBD, the Golf Zone has everything you need to hit the fairways with confidence. From top-tier clubs by Callaway and even Titleist, and cutting-edge GPS devices by Garmin and Bushnell. They also have stylish men's and women's golf apparel that blends comfort and performance. They literally have got it all. Plus, their expert team offers personalised advice and custom fitting to ensure your gear is dialed in just for you, not to mention the layer of repair. If your club has had an argument with a tree recently, the shaft's a little bent, they have got you covered. Whether you're chasing a lower handicap or just loving the game, visit the Golf Zone in-store or online at golfzone.co.nz. The Golf Zone, Taranaki's leading golf retailer.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
Genuinely, every time I come baback home, I'm always in contact with you first, even before family most of the time. Like, motherfucker, who are we getting on? What days are you free? Because I just enjoy doing this. Like, even though I contribute not much, and I just want this to succeed in terms of like, we have a certain amount of followers. We have people tuning in each week. We have the questions that we ask and the little things we slip in.
Yeah. Talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to think of a fucking question, eh?
Yep. Can you even guess what the question might have been?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
Nah.
I only asked it 12 minutes ago.
What my dream was? Dream for this?
No.
Fuck knows.
Nah, so it was actually really interesting. So I pretty much asked it fucking word for word verbatim, brother. So Daz's question was, what is the one thing? And I don't know, you certainly didn't answer it in probably maybe the way that the question was intended.
Yep.
However, the answer you gave was very much you and appropriate. So I'm okay with that. But it was, what is that special and unique thing that's to you that you can pass on to the next generation? And all that kind of stuff. And that was when you said you bought a brick.
Yeah.
And I mean,
brick.
You bought a brick.
I bought a brick.
Yeah. But yeah, I was a little bit like, I'd forgotten about it and I was like, shit, it's Louis. Do I put that in there? And I'm like, no, I do.
Yeah.
And then I had to slyly pick up my phone and like look at the question and go, oh yeah, that's what it is. That's right. Now I've got to figure out how to put it in.
Yeah, I wasn't locked in at all for that.
You know what? But that is the beauty of the question. Is you're never locked in. You have no clue.
I'll have the spoon. I'll just have the spoon.
You can have the spoon for that. Yeah, we need to actually maybe start writing on the whiteboard the spoon recipients.
Oh, spoon tally.
Yeah, you've had it twice. Yeah. Alex maybe had it once or twice.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that was the question. So
I need a question for the next guest.
You kind of do, but at the end of the day, you also know what it's about.
Yeah,
and so you can ask anything.
Yeah.
This is to the two.
Don't have a hat, but I haven't lost a ball in 3 rounds.
That is
it's a good knock.
Fucking achievement, mate.
Knock.
So when we played Pungas on Sunday, one ball. I won't tell you about the couple that went missing today, but
it's all right.
We don't need to talk about them.
Wasn't 18 holes, doesn't count.
No, that's true. No, I lost 1 ball in 27 holes.
That's pretty good.
I know, and guess where I lost it? Do you know Pangarehu very well?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to tell you any of the hole numbers except the first.
Oh, fair, the tree.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't on that hole. It was actually on the back 9. It was the 15th, the par 5. I think it's like the first par 5. And no, it's not. There's a par 5 in the front 9. But anyway, the back 9 par 5, and it kind of dog legs both ways and runs alongside the river. And I hit an absolute bomb down there. Paul hit first, and he hit an absolute bomb to the middle, got an ugly bounce and bounced out to the fence. But because we had 30 centimetres placing, he was okay to get it back in and hit. My ball was just gone, and I was like, I'll reload. So I reloaded and pumped it like 30 further than the first ball. It was out in the middle. It was a gorgeous drive. Like,
that's class.
You would have been proud of it. But yeah, I was hitting 3 off the tee, and I was like, right, I want to get on the green in 2 and 1 putt. That was my goal. And you can't see the green from where I was.
Yes.
So I was shooting blind, and I pulled it left, so I ended up with a 6. But I was happy with that.
6 is fine if you're going out of bounds.
I was fine with a 6 off an out of bounds ball, yeah. So that would have been a 4.
Yeah.
That's how good my putting was that day.
Yeah. That's mean.
So not that anyone asked about that story.
No, but now I've got to think of a question.
Yeah, you do. And you know how this game goes, brother.
Yeah, and I still don't technically know. Oh, next guest might be Jamie Reid, or it could be the guy we were meant to have today that I fucked up.
It won't. I can't do tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Just to answer that question now. Hang on. While you...
No, I got it.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. For the first time ever, Louis is contributing to the podcast.
With the person with their career now and where they are now, if they could do anything else in terms of like what would be their dream career if it's not the one that they are doing now?
Ooh, that could go deep.
Yeah.
And be real easy to slip in.
Yeah.
You've not made it.
No, I wasn't trying to make it hard.
Okay. I think that's really cool. So in essence,
what is their dream career?
Yeah, well, basically, isn't
it cannot be anything related to
if you're not doing your dream career, your dream now,
what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a privilege. It has truly been a privilege. We've got lots of cool guests lined up. We've got the road trip that we briefly mentioned, that we're taking to Hamilton at some point this year.
That's the plan.
We've got guests lined up for that, and it's just going to be a good year for us. We've got podcasts lined up weekly at the moment, so we're technically ahead to have one out each week. Big thank you to the Golf Zone, but also I want to thank St Andrews Hamilton just for allowing us to be able to use their room in future, and also download Flyaway Golf now on the App Store. It can track stats. It has AI coaching. You can make friends from other places around the world. It tracks handicap. If you're traveling and you want to be anywhere and you want to go play golf and you want someone to go play with, Flyaway Golf will help you with that. They have people everywhere playing golf. So download that now on App Store and Play Store if you're on Android. But yeah, thank you very much for watching.
And listening. We appreciate you. And we need a finish line.
Kakite.
No. You know, you like
Alex's Ranger.
No, something along, you know, there's, you know, what is Roman Atwood? Do you know Roman Atwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, smile more. So he's like, you know, you're beautiful, you're one of a kind, smile more. You know, he's got that. It's how he always signs his videos off. We need a sign off. We need a sign off that initiates a form of positivity in the listener's life. You know, like, oh, thanks for listening. Goodbye.
No, you just go, don't work too hard and go play some golf. Then,
don't take life too seriously.
Go play some golf. I like that.
That was good. That was good. And I figured by just simply plugging in the camera, the battery doesn't go flat. It'll run out of card space, but the battery won't go flat.